Christy Gumry, and welcome to Beds Are Us. Yes, we've got beds, we've got furniture, we have nursery equipment, and much, much more. It must all go here in Wrexham, but we aren't here to sell beds, no, we are here to play football. Because today, of course, is the second round of the playoffs. So, without further ado, let's head on over to the stadium. Okay everyone, playoff semi-final time is upon us, and as you can see, we have actually dropped to a cautious mentality. That is because, well, against Wrexham, we have been having a rather declining form. Of course, when we was in the league below, we beat them 3-0. We then beat them 1-0 last time. Sorry, the time before last, and then last time out, I believe, was a 0-0 draw. So it looks like we're slowly getting worse against them. They're maybe figuring us out. And yeah, we are going for a cautious approach here today, away from home at Wrexham, in this breezy, wet 13-degree game on a very good pitch condition. But Wrexham's fans have not been turning out. 10,500 tickets sold out of this 15,500 capacity. We are, of course, going to apply the opposition instruction, and no, we are not dropping to defensive. That is a little bit too far for my liking. As you can see, we've rested up the lads for the last couple of games, so we have our usual suspects. Oluwayemi in goal, the backline of Mason, Sykes, Shipley and Carlin. On the wings is Heaney and Williams. Wright and Fletcher in central midfield with Pedder behind Campbell. A bench consisting of Jameson, Gibson, Fielding, Dyson and Byrne. But without further ado, let's head on out. Let's crack on with this one. They are missing Ben Tozer, by the way. It doesn't actually say there on this staff reaction, but they are missing Ben Tozer. I believe he's got a hip injury, but Phil Parkinson has plenty of good players to work with, including Paul Mullins up front, and of course his captain Aaron Hayden. But the ones that have changed is Pett and Diarra are both out of the starting lineup, with Nydam and Holohan in, although Pett is on the bench and Diarra is not. Okay, so Diarra hasn't even made it onto the bench. Poor Diarra. Now let's do some punch fist. Come on, let's motivate the lads, and I think we should show everyone that the recent praise is justified. That has gone down well. Let's head on out. As you can see, they have drawn 3 of their last 5 with 2 victories. They are going for a 5-2-2-1 with, of course, Paul Mullins up front, one of the best strikers to ever grace this league. We have 4 victories and a draw in our last 5 with our 4-2-3-1 formation in today's game. So, Nydam's going to play it back to Hayden. Hayden gets it over to Lennon. He finds Hossanan. He's going to go over to Holohan. Holohan coming down this right-hand side. Can he get past his man? He's dispossessed by Heaney. Good tackle by Heaney. Nice. Okay. Apparently he fouled him. Didn't look like a foul to me. That looked like a perfectly good challenge. But Carlin will throw it here on the right-hand side over to Pedder. It's back to Carlin once more. He gets it inside to Shipley. Shipley's found plenty of space. He's now going to get over to Wright. Wright is getting close down. He finds Heaney. Now up to Campbell. Turn and shoot perhaps? No, he's going to pull it back for Pedder. He shoots from range. Forces a save from Eastwood, who then walks it out of play. Game? That looked like he walked off the pitch to me. Just saying. Heaney though, back to Mason. He gets it to Wright. Right over to Fletcher. Ball back to Shipley in the centre circle. What's he going to do with this one? He's gone up to Carlin. Now back to Shipley once more. Perhaps we're going to switch flanks. No, it's Carlin up to Fletcher. He's going to switch it over to Heaney though. Instead it's intercepted. Hosanna is going to nod it back, but for Mason. Right to Pedder. Now back to Mason. He's going to get it over to Wright. Fletcher. Right back over to Mason. Maybe make a run down this left hand side. Pulls it back to Wright instead though. Fletcher, nice 1-2 with Wright once more. Don't know how many times I've said right, but he's got the ball yet again. Sykes over to Shipley in the centre circle. Where's he going to go with this one? He goes over to Carlin. Maybe a ball down this right hand side to Williams. No, he's going to skip him out and go straight to Campbell. He can pull it back for Williams though. Oh, Williams! Not how I ended up seeing that going, but that ended up being a rather dangerous bit of play. As we have won ourselves the corner, Mason will deliver this one. Whips it in, back post, no one can get onto it though, and it is cleared away in the end. By the way, that marker on Oluwayemi, it's because if he can manage to hold on and get a clean sheet here today, I believe he beats the record of Jameson. by 1 clean sheet. I believe Jameson has 30. I believe he has 30, and he'll get 31 with this one. Might be wrong on that one. He might match him, but yes, it's all down to the clean sheet record why that marker is there. Hasana, though, coming down this right-hand side. Can he get past? Oh, Mason, you... Mason! Bad, Mason. Bad. Right, Mullins steps up to take the penalty. One-on-one with Oluwayemi. Come on, Olu. Save this one. Oh, he doesn't need to. Paul Mullins has skied it. I talked about how amazing this guy is. He's one of the best strikers to grace the league. And he's just skied it into the crowd. I will take that. That is a great bit of luck. Mason has been saved by Paul Mullins. Paul Mullins, you beautiful human being. You absolute beaut of a person. We do need to start doing better in front of goal, though. Taylor with a free kick. Oh, is it the post? And Oluwayemi just keeps it at the right side of the line. Just. Now, lads, we're coming up to the end of the half. Let's demand a bit more. We want to... Okay, also, let's get this off our formation. Why have I left it on our formation? I don't know. Mullins' penalty apparently just blew my mind so much I forgot to change that. But it's corner. Mason with the delivery. Where's he going with this one? Back post. Jones nods it away. Heaney will collect this one. We do need to worry, by the way. Shipley's also on a yellow card at the back. Heaney plays it short to Pedder, though. Pedder inside to Mason. Mason, he has Fletcher behind him. He finds him. He's going to play it up to Williams. He can play it through to Campbell. No, he's going to shoot. Have it blocked by Jones. Jones calling Dr. Jones. And Mason will go for another delivery here on the 23rd minute. But will he go near post or far post? Probably far post to Heaney. Campbell? No one. It's just going to sail over everyone's head. And it's a goal kick. Okay. Campbell, by the way, a little bit tired. It's a bit tired going into half time, but it's 0-0. Didn't look like it was going to be 0-0. It looked like we was going to go in a goal down, but thankfully, Mullins. Mullins. Looked like an England penalty taker with that one, but we are going to point at the lads and tell them, you know what? Need to be better in the second half. Need to be better in the second half. Pedder is nervous. Okay, Pedder, you're nervous? You know what? That makes me nervous. You being nervous makes me nervous, Pedder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you off the pitch. Now, Fletcher would be the best change for that spot, but unfortunately, Fletcher's having a good game. I don't want to risk him fielding. I might even have to bring on for Shipley, so Fletcher's probably going to have to remain there. Dyson can come on in that centre for now. Might even swap Heaney in there in case we need to put Dyson on the right, but Heaney's going to hold possession right now. He goes inside to right. It's nice having attacking midfielders we can shuffle across that line. Williams, though, has an overlap here in Carlin. Carlin making this run down the right-hand side. He's getting past his man. He can pull it back for Williams, I would. Instead, though, he has a big touch and Iredale will dispossess him. So, they are struggling up front as well. Holohan on 6.5, by the way, and Mullins on that 6.6, as well as Jones and Hayden with 6.6s in central defence, and Iredale on 6.6 at left back. Whew. Both teams not having the greatest games. Taylor whips one in, though. Goes back post. Wright nods it away, and Dyson, can he get a counter-attack going? He's probably the fittest man on the pitch right now, because, of course, he is a brand new substitute. Williams going down the right-hand side, though. Can he do anything with this? Iredale is going to hunt him down. Whips it in. Doesn't get to anyone. Lennon nods it away. Heaney will collect it, and he's got Mason. Play it out wide to Mason. Mason, make the run, please. Stop holding back and just go down the wing. Pulls it back for Wright. Wright inside to Fletcher. Fletcher now goes back to Sykes on the halfway line. He is going to come back at their defence. In fact, he's going to play it to Wright. That was probably the worst pass he could have chose. Instead, he's now finally made it over to Shipley. Shipley now to Carlin. Carlin come down this right-hand side. I don't know why we keep ignoring Fletcher. Fletcher had two opportunities there to be passed to, where he had a bit of space. It would have dragged them out of position a bit more and meant we could have worked our way around them. Instead, it's a ball through to Mullins, one-on-one with Oluwayemi. And thankfully, Mullins' shooting here today has been dismal. Campbell, by the way, having a rough time, and so is Heaney. It's with Williams right now, though. He plays it back to Fletcher. Now, Carlin up to Williams. Fletcher is going to hold possession now. A ball through to Carlin. Can we make use of this on the right-hand side? Williams continues to run down the right-hand side. Gets it past the left-back. Now, can Williams get a cross in, and can Campbell finally finish something here today? Whips it in. Heaney back post. He's on 6.3, and that is exactly why. Because his header just floated into the waiting arms of Eastwood. And that was a waste of effort. So, Dyson, you go out there. Campbell, Williams, you swap round. You're both having a rough time. In fact, Williams is having a good game. So you go up front. Maybe you'll make use of being up front on your own. In terms of this cam spot, unfortunately, I think we might have to risk moving Fletcher up there. So, who else can go in central mid? Who indeed? Because Fletcher can move up here. Although, Ben, how good are you in cam? Can you do cam to a reasonable standard? Yeah, you can reasonably do cam. So, you know what? Ben, you're our cam. Now, Shipley or Mason? Who is worrying me the most? We've got a 6.6 yellow carded Mason. We've got a 6.6 yellow carded Shipley. We need the fitness. Gibson, come on. And yeah, hopefully Shipley can just behave himself. Shipley, please behave yourself. Please. Please. That's the last thing we need is you getting sent off. So we're going to bring on Gibson on that side. Carlin with a free kick. Where's he going with it? Oh, he's gone for goal. Carlin feeling himself right now. And he's got another free kick here on the right-hand side. Whips it in back post right. Can he do? Oh, it's side netting. Some fans thought that was in. The ones who were probably partially blind because it weren't close at all. It was in the middle of the side netting. But, lads. We've got quarter of an hour. Demand more. You can do it. As Taylor with a free kick now on the byline for Wrexham goes short to Lennon, edge of the box. He's found space, plays it short. Gnau forces a save from Oldawayemi, and they have a corner here on the left-hand side. Where will they go with it? And can we get this one away? Idale's being taken off for Robson. It's going to be Jones to deliver this ball. He's going to go near post. Oh, in fact, he went to the middle. Shipley got that one away, I believe. And it's now Gnau to collect. Gnau plays it up to Jones. Jones calling Dr. Jones. He pulls it back for Robson. Up to Lennon now. And there's that. Paul Mullins is on 6.4, by the way, and they still have not substituted him. Jones, though. He's going to whip in a free kick. Okay, we shouldn't let them do that. Yeah, we shouldn't allow that. Really shouldn't. They basically passed it past the guys who were trying to create a wall, and then, yeah, Hayden could have done whatever the heck he wanted on the edge of the box just there. Carlin, though, is going to come down this right-hand side. He's going to try a ball up to Williams. Hayden intercepts. And now Wrexham has possession with 5 minutes plus additional time left. I would say there's about 8 minutes left in this one. 3 additional minutes, I'm going to guess, on top of the 5. Carlin's going to play it back to Oldawayemi now. He gets out wide to Gibson. Gibson, he's got plenty of pace. He is, of course, nice and fresh. He's going to get a ball over to Dyson again, another player who is going to be reasonably fresh. Hayden has upended him. Penalty now. Please do not do a Mullins. I'm calling it a Mullins from now on. Can we put this one away? It is, of course, going to be Campbell to step up. He's been having a bad game. And he's made up for it. Come on, Campbell. 4 minutes from time. Campbell has got his 30th goal of the season. And now we just need to hope Fletcher, Shipley and Carlin can be disciplined enough not to get sent off. As we have just taken the narrowest of leads in this one. Mullins plays it back to Taylor. He gets it over to Pett. Pett back to Jones. This is going to be heartbreaking for Wrexham. Wrexham, they was expecting to go up through that automatic promotion. Gnau has just got them an equaliser though. Speaking of heartbreaking, We've just been instantly pegged back. Lads, that's the last thing we needed. The very last thing. Jones got space. Mullins just pulls it back for Jones for a through ball to Now. Shipley and Carlin were playing him on side, lads. Just push up. Carlin, though, with a free kick. Can he make up for this? Oh, he grazes the top of the goal. This game has had everything. So much drama. 4 additional minutes, by the way. Eastwood. 4.5 minutes left in normal time. Wright hoofs it up. He's just going to give it straight back to Wrexham as Lennon collects it here on the left-hand side. He's going to play up to Robson. Robson inside to the Pet. The Pet of Wrexham is going to play it up to Mullins. Mullins now Jones. They've found space. It's Ganau once more. Oluwayemi, please make the save. Thankfully, Ganau has just done a Mullins. He's done a Mullins, ladies and gents. It's over the bar and far, far away. My Teletubbies will not be coming out to play. At least, not in the extra time. So, it's extra time. I'm proud of it. You know what? I am proud of their efforts. But, lads, I don't like what I've seen. I don't. I'm proud of your efforts. But, you know what? Pedder, I know you're playing like absolute... Wait, I cannot... Why can I not individually talk to Pedder? I can talk... So Mason I can't talk to on his own. Heaney can't. And Pedder I can't. Jameson and Fielding. Interesting. Even if I throw a water bottle at them? Fine. Fine. We won't do an individual talk. It's fine. Fine. I just want to tell Pedder it's okay. I trust in you. But no. The game don't want me to. So, fine. Game. If that's the way we're playing it, I won't tell Pedder that I believe in him and that I want to peck up his confidence, stop him being nervous. Instead, he'll just have to be a nervous wreck. Speaking of a wreck, Campbell has been injured. What is up with Campbell? 91st minute, potential groin injury. Can we actually... Okay, we can make a sub. The problem is... Game. The game didn't know about this one. Well, it should have known about this one, but Sykesy can play out on that wing, yes. You didn't know that one, did you, ladies and gents? Look at this. Can play up the middle, can play out right back, but he can also play as a right attacking mid, and he's pretty darn good at it. So let's get him out there. Let's move Sykesy over to that wing. Let's get Fielding back there. Sykesy has been having a good time in defence, but we do need cover over on this right-hand side, and Fielding can't do it. And the only other alternatives is to drop Williams back, or maybe move Dyson over, then we have a problem on the left. Ben can move over there, but then again we have a problem in the middle. So yeah, let's just do this. In fact, I could move Fletcher up, Fielding in, Ben over. No, Sykesy. Go on, Sykesy. You've got it. I believe in you. You've done a good job at the back. Now go do it over on the wing. Pet plays it to Jones. Jones from range. I think now we just need to try get to the penalty shootout and just destroy them. Destroy them. Hope Mullins and Taylor and the rest of them just sky it. Because we've seen Mullins sky a penalty here today. So that fills me with a little bit more faith in a penalty shootout. Right now, though, we have the opportunity to perhaps regain the lead. As Carlin takes this corner, whips it in. Mullins clears it away. Mullin. Don't know where I'm getting the S from. Mullin. It's Lennon, though. Now to Jones. Taylor. He gets it over to Alden? I don't know. Mullin. McAllidan. It's now with Mullin. Over to Hayden on the halfway line. He finds the Pet. Yes, the Pets. Not just Pets, but the Pets. Coming down the right-hand side for Wrexham. Lovely block. And it, in fact, just stayed in play. Nice block by Gibson, but Fielding did a great job there to just notice it stayed in play, keep it alive, and get it away instead of giving them a corner. Now, though, he's been dangerous. His shot is blocked. Paul Mullin will get onto the end of this one. Pulls it back for Pet. And Oluwayemi grasps the ball, as we have 10 minutes remaining in additional time now. Gibson throws it into Byrne. Byrne finds Dyson. Back post. Sykesy. He's had the opportunity to get up. He's used to being stuck in defence. Now he's got a chance to show what he can do out on that right wing. And he almost got himself a goal. Oluwayemi, though. Short to Shipley. He finds Carlin. Carlin coming down this right-hand side. What can he do with this? He's getting closed down. Going to pull it back for Fletcher. Now Fletcher tries the ball over the top. Lennon intercepts it though. He nods it down. It's now back to Lennon once more. Ball up to Mullin. Shipley, lovely interception. Nods it on to Sykesy. Sykesy now coming down this right-hand side. Maybe pull it back for Carlin. No, bad touch. Big touch. Lennon intercepts it. Instead, he gives it back to Fielding, though. He feels sorry for us. He's like, you should definitely still have this ball. Shipley now over to Carlin. He finds Sykesy. Sykesy with a second opportunity to come down this right-hand side. Pulls it back for Fletcher. He gets it over to Carlin. Carlin's got space now on the right-hand side. Whip one in. Plays it to Williams. Flat ball. Whisker away. A whisker away by Williams. He's on a 6.4. He is struggling today in front of goal. And they have injured. They have injured one of our best penalty our best penalty taker. Because he is the guy who usually takes them. So, who's going to take them today? Well, it looks like Fielding is going to be the one stepping up first. We then have Dyson narrowly beating out Fletcher. Then we have 3 players on a 6, Williams, Carlin and Gibson. I guess we've got to have our striker being the next one on that list. And then we'll have Carlin and Gibson. We then follow it up by a 5 and a couple of 4s. But Shipley is composed. Okay, we'll just leave it as is. Sykes can go there. We've got Sykesy, Shipley, Oluwayemi, by the way. Better penalty taker than Wright. Okay. Well, Oluwayemi's stepping up and then Wright. And then Byrne, of course, if needed. Who knows? Maybe we'll win it in those first 5, which is Fielding, Dyson, Fletcher, Williams and Carlin. And the first one when it goes to knockout is Gibson. So, team talk. You know what? Let's give a passionate underdog punch fists. Okay. We're underdogs today, but that suits us. Go cause an upset, lads. Come on, you can do this. Upset time. Let's grab a win. They were expecting auto promo. They had Mullin sky it into the crowd nice and early. And now Oluwayemi, big save right now. First penalty. Come on, Oluwayemi. Yes, come on. That is a beautiful start. Now Fielding, please put this one away, please. Please, come on Fielding. Come on, Samuel. Come on, Samuel. 1-0 up in the penalty. Oh, but we was 1-0 up in normal time, and we know how that went. It was an instant reply. Now Mullin stepping up, trying to make up for his mistake in normal time. And he has. He didn't do a Mullin this time. He did not do a Mullin. But Dyson, can Dyson put it away? Hoover up this opportunity to go 2-1 up. Come on, Dyson. Yes, he's put it in the same spots. The exact same spot Mullin put it in. Now, Robson, one of the substitutes for Wrexham, goes up against Oluwayemi. Come on, Oluwayemi. You've got this, my friend. Or not. Or not. He has not. And so it's 2-2. Here in the penalty shootout as Isaac Fletcher steps up. Come on, Fletchy. Come on, Fletchy. Nice. Solid penalty in the opposite side of the goal as Robson now. The Pets. The Pets. Come on. Come on, you can save this. It's just a hamster. It's just their pet hamster. You can do this. Or not. Or not. He's put it away. Williams, you've had a rough game here today, Williams, but this will make up for it. If you can put this away, that's all we need. Williams. Why? Right. McAlladon steps up. Oluwayemi. Come on, Oluwayemi, please. Please. Yes! He's hit the crossbar! He's hit the crossbar. Come on! Come on. Right. To win it. Carlin. Come on, Carlin. I believe in you. Our starting right back stepping up for the winning penalty to take us to the playoff final. Come on, Carlin. Come on. Carlin, you beauty. Williams, 6.4, 6.6 for Ben, 6.6 for Gibson, Mason on 6.6, 6.4 for Pedersen and 6.4 for our captain Heaney. But in the end, it did not matter. We picked up the victory on penalties and look how even that was. 16 shots apiece, 6 on target apiece. They had a better XG, I'll give that to them. We had better passing though, better possession. We gave one more foul away. We had a lot more corners than they did. And twice as many yellow cards. But the question is, who are we going to verse in that final? Okay, so it looks like we are going to get Chesterfield in the playoff finals as we head to Wembley for 2 back-to-back games. Yes, we are finishing the season on a Wembley double header. Of course, we play on the 6th against Chesterfield. Then a few weeks later, we verse Gateshead on the 20th for that fat final, otherwise known as the FA Trophy. But I'm just going to start calling it the fat final because, well, the abbreviation is FAT. So, Wembley double header. The first one, of course, is against Chesterfield, a team we've had a rather 50-50 history with. As you can see, a 3-1 and a 2-1. 1 win, 1 loss. It's going to be a good game against Chesterfield. They narrowly missed out on automatic promotion with 98 points, 1 point above Wrexham. Honestly, that should be a hard game, but anything can happen. Anything can happen, especially when we head to Wembley, where we are unbeaten. We are unbeaten at Wembley thus far, at least with me as a manager. So hopefully we can maintain that going into the next episode. Hopefully we can maintain that for the next 2 episodes and finish the season with 2 victories at Wembley. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night. Oh, and by the way, Campbell injured for 6 days, so he'll might make it to that game. He's either going to have a knock for the Chesterfield game, or we're just going to have to play without him. But I think he should be okay. He should be okay. Touch wood. But I thank you all for joining us. Enough rambling from me. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.